this time last year. Do you feel like that out there now in this training camp? Do you feel like you're much
Oh,
further along?
most definitely. Last year, dealing with the sickness, I wasn't able to kind of get back to where I used to be. But this offseason, I put in a lot of work, worked out like crazy, was training like crazy to get myself ready for this season.
You talked about how you've been working really hard on even on the special team side of things. Like, how important is that to add that to your game so you can, add in, contribute in another area besides?
Well, special team is really a physical side of it. So if I go out there and be physical and do my job there, it's just gonna only help me on offense. So I try to do everything I can.
Where do you feel you made the biggest step as a receiver?
Really, I feel like I've grown in each area as a receiver. I mean, I work my tail off all off season, just trying to run routes, catching everything I can to be the best complete receiver I can. Even with my health, I try to eat right and do all of them things. And I just think, I'm just trying to do everything right.
How much of a difference did it make? Because like your first year, COVID kind of wiped out the offseason for you guys, and then you had the hamstring and training camp. Last year, your illness in spring, how much of a difference did it make you having that full offseason this year?
Oh, it made a huge difference because I was able to eat the right things, be able to take my nutrition better, able to train better. You know, my rookie year, we didn't have no off season, and last year we had one, but I got sick unfortunately. So it was way better to be able to train a lot, and I started as soon as the season ended. So I've been training the whole time.
Pretty deep receiving core. They drafted Garrett and they brought Braxton back. Where do you see yourself once the season starts in that group?
Hopefully, I see myself on top. I mean, I feel like I put in enough work to be there. But that's the coach's decision. But I'm gonna continue to work my tail off and do everything I can.
When you say on top, do you mean like part of the rotation?
No,
or?
just starting receiver.
So that's like your total
That's my goal.
Coming into
That's my only goal.
If this hands out Denzel because of some of the guys that I think Rich had said, Garrett's there, where your only way to really contribute is a couple plays on offense and then mostly on special teams. Is that something you'd welcome, or do you want to be somewhere where, like you said, you're going to be a starting receiver?
I like to do everything I can to help the team, honestly. But I would love to be the starting receiver, honestly.
Denzel, has this been tough, like in terms of people questioning you? You know what you can do. You know what you can do out there.
Yeah.
Has this been tough for you to know that, hey, I know I can do that, but I need to be able to show it?
Nah, because I show it every day, and so it's up to them if they if they want to play me or not. But I show it every day what I can do, and I'm gonna continue to do that.
Do you feel like this preseason, when the game started this week, like this is a huge opportunity for you to again show what you can do?
Yes, sir. It definitely is.
Was there ever a turning point for you, when you kind of came back from injury and all this, and it's not really
Want to say it again?
a turning point from like last season and then when you weren't really around last season to now when you're playing really well? Was there a moment this offseason where you were like, okay, I feel like I'm back, ready to go and all that stuff?
Well, I always knew who I was. Which is fortunately I wasn't able to beat myself last year because I lost a lot of weight. I didn't have the muscle I needed in my legs and arms and stuff like that. So that's why I took the time and just started working as soon as I got done with the season to get ready so I won't have no issues like that. I feel like, I hit the turning point day one because I felt myself.
How did that illness change you? Just because you mentioned your diet and stuff like that, was that part of it?
I lost a lot of weight, so like I'm almost 20 pounds, but I just try to eat better. I don't eat no bad food, I don't eat no fast food, just straight healthy food. That's why you see me looking the way I am right now.
Did you have to turn off the noise from outside at any point? Because you knew people were talking,
One thing, everyone's gonna talk. It's up to you if you let that bother you. I don't be on social media like that, since I don't pay no attention to that shit. But, I'm just gonna continue to just do what I need to do, honestly.
What's your relationship like with Makai? I saw him putting his arm around you.
That's my boy. That's my boy. That's forever gonna be my brother. Shout out to him. But that's gonna forever be my brother. We just had that close relationship. We built that the relationship when we first got in here, and we've just been tight ever since.
Your relationship with Zach Wilson and how you kind of built that over this past offseason?
We built a pretty good relationship. I went to Arizona, and was able to go out there and catch with him. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to go to Idaho because I had my daughter, you know. So, I mean, we built a pretty good relationship. We kept in touch. We talked and stuff like that over the off season.
Give me any sort of advice or
He told me just be myself. He said he gonna look for me, just be myself, and just come ready to work.
everybody good?
You said you had a daughter.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
What does that change?
I mean, she's 3 years old now, but it changed a lot though. Having my daughter, and, you know, it helps me a lot, help me grow as a man, and that's my pride and joy, honestly.
Had a newborn.
No. I had her. Like she was
You were
with me.
watching.
Yeah, I was watching it. It's my time. For sure. Oh, one more thing. Happy birthday to my granny. She just turned big 70. Happy birthday to her.